strikes 4 into the quiet midnight air. As we stand on the high bridge overlooking the sleeping city down there. The river below flows slow and black, reflecting the neon horizon line. While this warm analog soul funk rhythm wraps our hearts in a groove divine. The wah wah, the wah wah, the wah wah, the wah wah wah, the wah, the wah. The wah wah, the wah wah wah, the wah wah, the wah wah. The wah wah, the wah wah, the wah wah, the wah wah, the wah wah. The wah, the wah wah wah, the wah wah, the wah wah, the wah wah. The wah wah, the wah wah. The clock on the old town hall strikes 4 into the quiet midnight air. As we stand on the high bridge overlooking the sleeping city down there. The river below flows slow and black, reflecting the neon horizon line. While this warm analog soul funk rhythm wraps our hearts in a groove divine. The wah wah, the wah wah, the wah wah, the wah wah, the wah wah. The wah, the wah wah, the wah wah, the wah wah, the wah wah, the wah, the wah wah, the wah wah, the wah wah, the wah, the wah 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 wah, the wah. The first light of dawn, the first light of dawn, the first time, the first time, the first time, the first time, the first light, the first light, the first time to get it done, the first time, the first time, the first light. The clock on the old town hall strikes 4 into the quiet midnight air. As we stand on the high bridge overlooking the sleeping city down there. The clock on the old town hall strikes 4 into the quiet midnight air. As we stand on the high bridge overlooking the sleeping city down there. The clock on the old town hall strikes 4 into the quiet midnight air. The clock on the old town hall strikes 4 into the quiet midnight air. The clock on the old town hall strikes 4 into the quiet midnight air. The clock on the old town hall strikes 4 into the quiet midnight air. As we stand on the high bridge overlooking the sleeping city down there. The clock on the old town hall strikes 4 into the quiet midnight air. The first light. The clock on the old town hall strikes 4 into the quiet midnight air. The clock on the old town hall strikes 4 into the quiet midnight air. The clock on the old town hall strikes 4. The clock on the old town hall. The clock on the old town hall strikes 4. The clock on the old town hall strikes 4 into the quiet midnight air. As we stand on the high bridge overlooking the sleeping city down there. The clock on the old town hall strikes 4 into the quiet midnight air. The clock on the old town hall strikes 4. The clock on the old town hall strikes 4 into the quiet midnight air. The clock on the old town hall strikes 4 into the quiet midnight air. The clock on the old town hall strikes 4 into the quiet midnight air. The clock on the old town hall strikes 4 into the quiet midnight air. The clock on the old town hall strikes 4 into the quiet midnight air. The clock on the old town hall strikes 4 into the quiet midnight air. The clock on the old town hall strikes 4. The clock on the old town hall strikes 4 into the quiet midnight air. As we stand on the high bridge overlooking the sleeping city down there. The clock on the old town hall strikes 4 into the quiet midnight air. The clock on the old town hall strikes 4 into the quiet midnight air. The clock on the old town hall strikes 4 strikes four into the quiet midnight air as we stand on the high bridge overlooking the sleeping city down there. The clock on the old town hall strikes four into the quiet midnight air as we stand on the high bridge overlooking the sleeping city down there. The clock on the old town hall strikes four into the quiet midnight air as we stand on the high bridge overlooking the sleeping city down there. The clock on the old town hall strikes four into the quiet midnight air as we stand on the high bridge overlooking the sleeping city down there. The clock on the old town hall strikes four into the quiet midnight air as we stand on the high bridge overlooking the sleeping city down there. The clock on the old town hall strikes four into the quiet midnight air. The clock on the old town hall strikes four into the quiet midnight air. The clock on the old town hall strikes four into the quiet midnight air as we stand on the high bridge overlooking the sleeping city down there. The clock on the old town hall strikes four into the quiet midnight air. Walking through the narrow cobblestone alleys of Soho under the midnight sky, listening to the distant echo of a saxophone as the city bus glides by. The wet pavement reflects the dim yellow streetlights like a golden stream, creating a timeless backdrop for our cool, sophisticated urban dream. The wah-wah guitar sweeps through the dark with a slow velvet bite, painting liquid shadows across the canvas of the quiet London night. A slick horn section plays a muted refrain that hangs in the cool air, adding an aura of understated elegance to the romantic atmosphere there. You're wearing a dark woolen coat, leaning close against my arm, protected from the damp midnight chill by this deep soul funk charm. The bass guitar drops a line so heavy and round it thumps in your chest, giving our late night stroll a feeling of absolute stylish rest. Let the daylight crowd chase their busy routines and frantic speed. The night belongs to souls who know what true urban elegance needs. Let the warm analog mix wrap around you like a heavy silk shawl as the horn section casts a stylish shadow across the old brick wall. We're paving at Soho midnight, stepping through the cool atmospheric shade, living inside the timeless warm analog soul funk that our hearts have made. Give me a groovy wire guitar, a heavy bass line and a slick brass horn, keeping our cool urban elegance alive long before the day is born. Let the electric piano drift, let the rhythm section stay tight, on in the street and the style, in the quiet darkness of the night. Yeah. We step inside an old basement espresso bar with amber lighting, finding a quiet corner booth that feels cozy, warm and inviting. The bartender serves 2 small cups of dark coffee on a silver tray, washing away the fatigue and stress of the long, demanding day. The bass player pulls a slide down the neck that vibrates soft and low, anchoring our hearts to the floor in a steady, comfortable flow. The flugelhorn player takes a solo so smooth it feels like silk on skin, inviting our tired spirits to let the true late night magic begin. We talking quiet whispers, smiling at the simple joy of being together, bound by this timeless soul funk rhythm that withstands any weather. Let the daylight crowd chase their busy routines and frantic speed. The night belongs to true urban elegance needs. Let the warm analog mix wrap around you like a heavy silk shawl, as the horn section casts a stylish shadow across the old brick wall. Wet pavement at Soho, midnight, stepping through the cool atmosphere shade, living inside the timeless, warm and analog soul funk that our hearts have made. Give me a groovy wah guitar, a heavy bass line and a slick brass horn, keeping our cool urban elegance alive long before the day is born. Let the electric piano drift, let the rhythm section stay tight, on in the street and the style, in the quiet darkness of the night. The city can change its buildings, its fashion and its modern face, but it can never replace the soul inside this subterranean space, where the wah-wah pedal sweeps through the dark like a lover's sigh, underneath the endless beauty of the midnight urban sky. Slide that bass down one more time, let it hum, let it hum. Steps to the street, feeling the damp night breeze, carry the final notes of the bass drum beat. We walk side by side through the quiet alleys toward our home, knowing that in this warm and analog groove, we will never walk alone. Soho midnight, wet cobblestone pavement, deep soul funk forever until dawn the city. Flipping through crates of vintage 70s vinyl down in the record store vault, finding rare underground soul funk presses that nobody can ever hold. The smell of old paper, cardboard sleeves, and warm analog tape in the air, as a heavy funk groove plays through the vintage JBL speakers over there. The wah wah, 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 yeah. The wah wah, the wah wah, the wah wah. A secret nocturnal frequency designed for souls who truly know. A slick horn section plays a muted refrain that echoes through the room, washing away the modern digital noise and every drop of urban gloom. You're leaning against the wooden counter, holding a rare album cover high, looking like a true connoisseur style under the dim fluorescent sky. The bass guitar drops a frequency so deep it shakes the record shelves, allowing us to lose our worries and find our true late night selves. Let the rest of the world buy their cheap digital downloads and streams. We live inside the warm analog grooves of timeless 70s dreams. No rush, no noise, no foolish chatter under the pale moonlight beam. Just you and me floating inside this warm and analog late night dream. Underground soul at the vinyl vault, spinning at 33 1/3, delivering the coolest late night funk message that human ears have heard. Give me that deep soul groove with a slick horn section and a heavy bass slide, letting the cool nocturnal atmosphere wrap us up and take us for a ride. Let the wah guitar whisper, and let the walking sound rich and warm, sheltering our music, loving souls, right in the center of the midnight storm. drops softly onto the black groove with a gentle analog crackle, releasing a wave of pure vintage soul that breaks every modern shackle. The drummer hits the rim shot with the crisp, dry wooden sound, keeping the heartbeat of this music steady, elegant and profound. You turn the album sleeve over to read the musicians' credited names, respecting the legends who built this sound without any foolish games. The horn section swells up like a velvet wave crashing against the shore, playing a line so smooth and sophisticated it leaves you aching for more. There is a timeless magic in holding music right inside your hands, a universal language that every cool, stylish soul understands. To the rest of the world buy their cheap digital downloads and streams. We live inside the warm analog grooves of timeless 70s dreams. No rush, no noise, no foolish chatter under the pale moonlight beam. Just you and me floating inside this warm and analog late night dream. Underground soul at the vinyl vault, spinning at 33 and the third, delivering the coolest late night funk message that human ears have heard. Give me that deep soul funk groove with the slick horn section and the heavy bass slide, letting the cool nocturnal atmosphere wrap us up and take us for a ride. Let the wah guitar whisper, let the organ sound rich and warm, sheltering our music, loving souls, right in the center of the midnight storm. Yeah. Digital steel can never replace the warmth of a dusty vinyl record groove, or the way a heavy funk bass line can make a romantic spirit move. Here in the quiet sanctuary of vintage analog sound and tone, we find a timeless home where no music lover ever stands alone. Keep that turntable spinning, yeah, just like that. The front door for the night, leaving us floating inside the sweet embers of this analog light. We walk back out into the cool night air with our vinyl under our arm, protected forever by this deep soul funk's indestructible charm. Vinyl vaults, 33 RPM, analog warmth forever. Keep the funk alive until the needle lifts. Driving slow down the rain-slick avenue at 2 in the morning hour, surrounded by the quiet urban solitude and the sleeping skyscraper tower. The windshield wiper sweeping in a steady hypnotic side-to-side rhythm, matching the pulse of the bass guitar like a perfect mathematical algorithm. The wah-wah guitar mimics the sound of neon raindrops falling on the glass, scratching out a groove so stylish, deep and filled with vintage class. The neon signs of the late night diners reflecting in vibrant pink and blue, casting a warm kaleidoscope aura over the dashboard, me and you. You're resting your head against the leather seat with your eyes closed tight, listening to the warm analog tape warmth that heals our spirits in the night. A slick horn section swells softly in the background like a passing breeze, sinking our late night thoughts into a comfortable, luxurious ease. Let the storm keep falling on the rooftop and the slick street below. We're tucked away safely inside this late night soul funk flow. No need to check the clock, no need to wonder where the highway leads. Floating through the darkness, supplying every emotion. No need. Neon raindrops on the windshield, sparkling under the streetlights' amber glow. Living inside a cool, deep soul funk that moves soft and slow. Give me a groovy wah guitar, a heavy bass line, keeping us warm company in the darkness, so we never feel alone. Let the rhythm section stay warm, let the analog mix breathe deep, luling the urban metropolis into a stylish, peaceful sleep. The electric piano drops silky chords that shimmer like water in the night, turning every puddle on the road into a small pool of liquid light. The bass player pulls a subtle slide that vibrates right through your chest, giving our late night urban journey a feeling of absolute stylish rest. Outside, the city streets are completely empty, silent and clear, leaving only our music and the sound of falling rain echoing near. The saxophonist plays a prolonged note that lingers in the humid air, filled with the nostalgic urban sweetness that is exceptionally rare. There is a quiet dignity in the way the city rests beneath the rain, a peaceful sanctuary untouched by modern anxiety, noise and strain. Let the storm keep falling on the rooftop and the slick street below. We're tucked away safely inside this late night soul funk flow. No need to check the clock, no need to wonder where the highway leads, floating through the darkness, supplying every emotion. No need. Neon raindrops on the windshield, sparkling under the streetlights' amber glow. Living inside a cool, deep soul funk that moves soft and slow. Give me a groovy wah guitar, a heavy bass line, keeping us warm company in the darkness, so we never feel alone. Let the rhythm section stay warm, let the analog mix breathe deep, luling the urban metropolis into a stylish, peaceful sleep. The cool night air brings the smell of fresh rain and wet asphalt stone, as the wah-wah guitar filter sweeps through with the vocal expressive. In this warm analog sanctuary, where time loses all its frantic speed, we find the exact nocturnal medicine that our weary spirits need. Listen to that wah guitar cry softly now. Rain tapers off to a gentle mist as dawn begins to trace the sky, leaving the city streets washed clean as the quiet morning hours fly by. We smile at each other, wrapped up in the warmth of this timeless track, knowing that whenever we need peace, this soul funk groove will bring us back. Neon raindrops keep that wah-wah dripping slow. Late night urban soul until the morning comes. hotel lobby at midnight with effortless style, wearing an unbuttoned black silk shirt and a quiet, mysterious smile. Dark sunglasses covering my eyes despite the pale moonlight beam, looking like a character stepping right out of a 70s noir dream. The wah-wah guitar sweeps through the dark with a slow velvet bite, painting liquid shadows across the canvas of the quiet urban night. A slick horn section plays a muted refrain that hangs in the air, casting an aura of cool elegance over every late night street down there. The pavement is wet, reflecting the red stoplights like pools of burgundy wine, as the bass drum thumps a steady rhythm that feels completely divine. You're walking beside me in high heels, your hands slipping inside my pocket, connecting our midnight souls like a high-voltage electrical socket. Let the daytime world worry about its status, wealth, and fame. We live inside the shadow realm where coolness has no name. Let the warm analog mix saturate every corner of your mind, leaving the chaotic rush of the daytime far, far behind. Silk shirt and dark sunglasses, walking through the late night urban haze, moving to the infectious heavy groove of deep soul funk bass. Give me a groovy wah guitar, a thumping bass line, and a slick horn sound, guiding our midnight moves with stylish perfection all around. Let the Hammond organ hum low, let the brass section shout soft and tight, owning the cool sophistication in the quiet darkness of the night. Yeah. We walk into a subterranean lounge where the dim red bulbs barely shine, ordering 2 glasses of aged cognac and taking our sweet time. The bass player is thumping with the star, holding down a low note solid, building a groove so rich and deep it makes the modern world look squalid. The muted trumpet steps up to the mic, blowing a line so sweet and smooth, putting every single anxious thought into a comfortable, stylish groove. You run your fingers along the edge of your glass, looking deep into my eyes, unlocking the quiet and spoken understanding under the midnight skies. There's no need for loud promises when the music speaks everything we feel, translating our late night emotions into something tangible and real. Let the daytime world worry about its status, wealth, and fame. We live inside the shadow realm where coolness has no name. Let the warm analog mix saturate every corner of your mind, leaving the chaotic rush of the daytime far, far behind. Silk shirt and dark sunglasses, walking through the late night urban haze, moving to the infectious heavy groove of deep soul funk bass. Give me a groovy wah guitar, a thumping bass line, and a slick horn sound, guiding our midnight moves with stylish perfection all around. Let the Hammond organ hum low, let the brass section shout soft and tight, owning the cool sophistication in the quiet darkness of the night. Fashion comes and fashion goes like autumn leaves upon the ground. The true urban soul funk style is the greatest treasure ever found. It's rooted in the attitude, the confidence, the rhythm, and the tone. A timeless sanctuary where cool souls never have to walk alone. Keep that wah-wah pedal sweeping, slow and steady. 3 in the morning now, we step back out onto the quiet street dock, listening to our footsteps echo against the brickwork of the city block. We take off the sunglasses as the first light of dawn begins to trace, carrying the cool soul groove inside us with effortless, stylish grace. Silk shirt, dark sunglasses, unstoppable urban style, deep funk forever, Sunset Boulevard. Cruising down Sunset Boulevard in a black 76 Cadillac Fleetwood car. Under the towering palm tree silhouette and the faint light of a distant star. The neon signs of the closed record stores casting long shadows on the street as the heavy syncopated bass line keeps time with my steady heartbeat. The wow wow, the words are clean, a nocturnal West Coast anthem fit for a late night urban king and queen. The brass section hits a sudden chord that cuts through the warm summer air, adding maximum power and elegance to the midnight atmosphere down there. You're leaning back in the leather passenger seat with dark sunglasses on, looking like a golden Hollywood icon waiting for the coming of dawn. The electric piano sparkles like diamonds floating on a dark velvet sea, locking us inside a groove of pure, unadulterated street harmony. When the glitz and glamour of daytime Hollywood fades completely away, the real stylish wanderers of the night come out to play. No traffic, no rush, just open asphalt beneath our white wall tires, fueled by warm analog soul funk and eternal urban desire. Sunset Boulevard after midnight, gliding through the shadows of palm tree leaves, living inside a cool, deep soulful groove that only the night conceives. Give me a groovy walk guitar, a heavy bass line, and a slick brass horn, keeping our cool urban elegance alive long before the day is born. Let the rose piano sparkle, let the rhythm section stay tight, on in the street and the style, in the quiet darkness of the night. Darkness of the night. We pull up to the red light, the Chateau Marmont idling, smooth and quiet, leaving behind the crazy noise of the daytime Hollywood riot. The bass player drops a low thumb pop that rattles the rearview mirror glass, delivering a dose of pure, unadulterated soul folk with unbeatable class. You reach across the seat and turn the radio knob a little to the right, filling the car with the vintage 74 groove that dominates the night. The muted trumpet blows a high note that hangs over the hill, so sweet, connecting our souls to the timeless pulse of this legendary street. There's a quiet majesty in driving through the city when the world is fast asleep, a deep stylish memory that our hearts will forever keep. When the glitz and glamour of daytime Hollywood fades completely away, the real stylish wanderers of the night come out to play. No traffic, no rush, just open asphalt beneath our white wall tires, fueled by warm analog soul funk and eternal urban desire. Sunset Boulevard after midnight, gliding through the shadows of palm tree leaves, living inside a cool, deep soul funk groove that only the night conceives. Give me a groovy wah guitar, a heavy bass line, and a slick brass horn, keeping our cool urban elegance alive long before the day is born. Let the rose piano sparkle, let the rhythm section stay tight, on in the street and the style, in the quiet darkness of the night. Yeah. From the hills down to the ocean beach, the city hums a low golden chord, giving every late night cruiser its true rightful reward. In this warm tape saturated space where the wild guitar rules supreme, we're living out the ultimate timeless West Coast late night dream. Slap that bass line one time, let it pop. the ocean mist rolls in, marking the quiet border where the night ends and the new day will begin. We turn the car toward the coast, riding the final wave of this soulful beat, knowing that the spirit of sunset after midnight can never suffer defeat. Sunset Boulevard, 3 a.m. Cadillac Fleetwood. Keep that what chugging. West Coast soul forever. At the 24-hour diner down the street, watching the raindroplets race down the window pane in the humid midnight heat. A porcelain cup of dark espresso steaming softly on the Formica tabletop, as the jukebox in the corner plays a 70s soul groove that never seems to stop. The wah-wah guitar, the wah-wah guitar, the wah-wah guitar, the da-da-da-da-da, yeah. The wah-wah guitar, yeah. The wah-wah, the nocturnal lullaby, designed for dreamers who have nowhere else to go. A slick horn section plays a muted refrain that hangs like fog in the air, casting a cool, sophisticated shadow over the lonely patron sitting there. You're wearing a dark trench coat, lighting up a thin white cigarette with the silver lighter, making the quiet gloom of the late night feel a little bit brighter. The bass guitar drops a frequency so deep it vibrates right through the floor, giving this midnight urban wilderness a feeling of elegance and more. When the busy daytime crowd goes home and locks their heavy doors, the midnight urban wanderers step out onto these slippery asphalt floors. No rush, no noise, no foolish chatter under the pale moonlight beam. Just you and me floating inside this warm and outlaw late night dream. Espresso, cigarettes floating in a cloud of blue tobacco smoke, living inside a cool, stylish rhythm when no heavy words are ever spoke. Give me that deep soul funk groove with the slick horn section, that heavy bass line, letting the cool nocturnal atmosphere wrap us up and take us for a ride. Let the wah guitar whisper, let the sax sound smoky and warm, sheltering our romantic souls right in the center of the midnight storm. The waitress pours a refill of hot water without saying a single word, respecting the quiet, sacred atmosphere that the late night hours incurred. Your eyes reflect the flickering orange glow of the neon diner sign outside, where the street sweepers glide past the curb in a slow, steady ride. The Griffin guitar is strumming tight, chopping like a razor sharp blade, in this quiet retro sanctuary that our midnight thoughts are made. The bass player pulls a slow slide down the neck, heavy round and fat, holding down the bottom end of the universe just like that. We don't need expensive wine or grand promises in the dark, when this warm analog funk music leaves us deep indelible mark. When the busy daytime crowd goes home and locks their heavy doors, the midnight urban wanderers step out onto these slippery asphalt floors. No rush, no noise, no foolish chatter under the pale moonlight beam. Just you and me heavy words I ever spoke. Give me that deep soul funk groove with the slick horn section, the heavy bass slide, letting the cool nocturnal atmosphere wrap us up and take us for a ride. Let the bar guitar whisper, let the sax sound smoky and warm, sheltering our romantic souls right in the center of the midnight storm. Who walk when the clock strikes two, who find a quiet majesty in the shadows of midnight teal and blue. Hearing the warm and analog tape hiss in the heavy wah-wah guitar tone, we find a stylish sanctuary where nobody ever has to stand alone. Play it slow, brother. Let that bass note hang in the air. The city is settling down into a gentle, quiet purr. Every memory of the busy daylight world turned into a soft, golden bird. We walk back out into the cool night air, holding hands beneath the awning, knowing that this slick urban soul rhythm will keep us warm until the dawning. Midnight espresso, cigarette smoke, deep funk, forever stay cool until dawn.
Descending the narrow stone stairs into the subterranean cellar below, leaving the cold wind above for this warm analog candlelit glow. The air is thick with history, vintage wine and fine tobacco smoke, as the band on a small wooden stage plays a groove that needs no spoke. The wah-wah guitar is sweeping slow, like a painter brushing velvet red, soothing every restless thought inside my overworked urban head. A slick horn section plays a muted refrain that hangs in the air, casting a stylish spell over every late night patron sitting there. You're leaning back in a warm leather armchair with a quiet knowing smile, happy to leave the modern noise outside and just stay a little while. The bass drum thumps low and heavy, pulsing like a slow-moving river, sending a warm, luxurious soul shiver straight down your spine. In this subterranean haven, away from the morning light, we find the true, unfiltered essence of the urban night. Let the warm analog mix soak deep into your bones as the saxophone whispers its sweetest late-night tones. Dim light at the jazz cellar, hidden away beneath the busy street, wrapping us inside the cool, sophisticated embrace of a deep soul beat. Give me a groovy guitar, a heavy bass line, and a slick horn sound, creating a timeless sanctuary where late night peace is found. Let the rose piano sparkle, let the rhythm stay thick and low, savoring the warm analog sweetness in a quiet, steady flow. The trumpet player steps up to the mic, blowing a solo soft and sweet, interlocking flawlessly with the drummer's dry wooden rim-shot beat. You reach across the candlelit table and gently rest your hand in mine, feeling the quiet magic of the night pass through us like vintage wine. The wah-wah guitar filter opens up slowly, releasing a warm harmonic tone, making us feel like inside this music we have finally come back home. There are no deadlines down here, no phones ringing in the dark, just pure, unadulterated soul funk, leaving its indelible mark. The bass player slides up to the high notes, bending them with subtle grace, putting a look of pure, relaxed contentment on everybody's face. In this subterranean haven, away from the morning light, we find the true, unfiltered essence of the urban night. Let the warm analog mix so deep into your bones as the saxophone whispers its sweetest late night tones. Dim light at the jazz cellar, hidden away beneath the busy street, wrapping us inside the cool, sophisticated embrace of a deep soul beat. Give me a groovy wah guitar, a heavy bass line, and a slick horn sound, creating a timeless sanctuary where late night peace is found. Let the rose piano sparkle, let the rhythm stay thick and low, savoring the warm analog sweetness in a quiet, steady flow. When the daylight breaks outside, the world will return to its frantic pace, but they can never erase the magic we found inside this subterranean space, locked deep within our memories, held by this warm analog tape. This deep soul funk groove remains our ultimate late night escape. Let that sax blow slow, softly now. As the last candle burns down to the end, leaving us floating inside a quiet sanctuary that time cannot bend. We climb the stone stairs back to the street, wrapped in our coats tight, carrying the warm soul groove inside us into the pale morning light. Jazz cellar vibes, warm analog tape, deep funk forever until we meet again in the dark. Walking down 42nd Street with my hands inside my leather jacket pocket, Feeling the energy of the dark city hum like a high voltage socket. The street lights cast long shadows on the brick walls as I pass, listening to the rhythmic clicking of my ice inside the bourbon glass. The wah-wah guitar cuts through the night with a razor-sharp bite, guiding my steps through the urban darkness with a cool, dangerous light. A slick horn section hits a sudden chord that startles the quiet alleyway, washing away the mundane troubles of the noisy, crowded day. You step out from the shadows of the club door, wearing dark sunglasses, watching the late night parade of fancy cars and strolling lovers as it passes. The bass guitar drops a funk line so heavy it thumps right through your boots, connecting our urban souls to these timeless underground soul funk roots. We don't need small talk, we don't need a cheap neon display. We live inside the cool, sophisticated shadows at the end of the day. Let the warm analog mix saturate every corner of your mind, leaving the worries of the daytime far, far behind. Black leather and bourbon, cruising through the late night city street, moving to the heavy infectious pulse of a deep soul funk beat. Give me a groovy wah guitar, a thumping bass line, and a slick horn section, guiding our midnight moves with stylish, effortless perfection. Let the hammer and organ hum low, let the brass dance pierce the air, living our cool urban fantasy without a single care. We find a table in the corner where the dim red lights don't reach, listening to the wisdom that this vintage soul funk music has to teach. The drummer plays a tight, syncopated beat with the dry wooden snare, creating a hypnotic rhythm that lingers thick in the smoky air. The wah-wah pedal sweeps back and forth, crying like a soulful voice, reminding us that staying cool and stylish is an absolute choice. You sip your drink and lean back, a mysterious smile upon your lips, feeling the rhythmic vibration travel straight down to your fingertips. The horn section swells up into a rich, complex harmonic chord, giving our late night urban sanctuary its true rightful reward. We don't need small talk, we don't need a cheap neon display. We live inside the cool, sophisticated shadows at the end of the day. Let the warm analog mix saturate every corner of your mind, leaving the worries of the daytime far, far behind. Black leather and bourbon, cruising through the late night city street, moving to the heavy infectious pulse of a deep soul funk beat. Give me a groovy wah guitar, a thumping bass line, and a slick horn section, guiding our midnight moves with stylish, effortless perfection. Let the hammer and organ hum low, let the brass dance pierce the air, living our cool urban fantasy without a single care. Inside this dark leather jacket beats a heart that belongs to the night, forever searching for the warm soul groove that makes everything right. No matter how cold the concrete gets or how harsh the wind may blow, this deep and analog funk will keep our spirits in a warm, steady glow. Hit that bass note, brother. Make it rumble. City street is completely deserted and clear, leaving only our footfalls and this warm soul funk music echoing near. We walk side by side into the quiet darkness of the approaching dawn, knowing that the cool soul vibe inside us will keep going on and on. Black leather, H bourbon, dangerous, slick street funk, keep that wah guitar bite, urban legend forever. past, leaving a quiet drizzle falling down. Washing the dark asphalt streets of the sleeping giant town. The sodium street lights reflecting the puddles like pools of liquid gold. As a warm analog soul funk rhythm takes a gentle firm hold. The wah-wah guitar mimics the sound of raindrops falling on the hood, scratching out a groove so stylish, deep and vintage good. A muted brass section hums softly in the background like a distant train, soothing every overworked heart and melting away all the pain. You're resting your head against my shoulder inside the dark leather seat, listening to the steady syncopation of the bass drum's warm heartbeat. The city is silent except for our music flowing rich and slow, surrounding our romantic getaway in a warm, timeless glow. Let the rain keep falling on the rooftop in the slick street below. We're tucked away safely inside this late night soul funk flow. No need to look at the clock, no need to wonder where we are, floating together through the night inside our custom Lincoln car. Rain on the asphalt, reflecting the amber neon lights of the boulevard, proving that living a cool, stylish life doesn't have to be hard. Give me a groovy wire guitar, a heavy bass line, and a smoky sax tone, keeping us company in the darkness so we never feel alone. Let the rhythm section stay warm, let the analog mix breathe deep, luring the urban metropolis into a stylish, peaceful sleep. We watch the windshield wipers sweep slowly side to side in time, matching the cadence of the electric piano's sweet, silky chime. The bass player pulls a slide down the neck that vibrates in your soul, taking every fragmented piece of our day and making it whole. Outside, the neon signs flicker red, yellow, and midnight blue, casting a soft kaleidoscope of light over me and you. The saxophonist plays a prolonged note that lingers in the air, filled with a nostalgic urban sweetness that is exceptionally rare. There is a quiet dignity in the way the city rests after the rain, a peaceful sanctuary untouched by modern noise and strain. Let the rain keep falling on the rooftop in the slick street below. We're tucked away safely inside this late night soul funk flow. No need to look at the clock, no need to wonder where we are, floating together through the night inside our custom Lincoln car. Rain on the asphalt, reflecting the amber neon lights of the boulevard, proving that living a cool, stylish life doesn't have to be hard. Give me a groovy wah guitar, a heavy bass line, and a smoky sax tone, keeping us company in the darkness so we never feel alone. Let the rhythm section stay warm, let the analog mix breathe deep, lulling the urban metropolis into a stylish, peaceful sleep. The damp air brings the smell of wet pavement and sweet night breeze as the wah-wah guitar filter opens and closes it this ease. In this warm, tape-saturated space-time loses all its power and speed, giving our weary spirits the exact nocturnal remedy that we need. Listen to that wah guitar weep softly now, softly now. The rain stops completely as
morning hours fly by. We smile at each other, wrapped up in the warmth of this timeless track, knowing that whenever we need peace, this soul funk groove will bring us back. Rain on the asphalt, keep that wah-wah dripping slow. Late night urban soul, until the morning comes.
Behind an unmarked mahogany door, with soft Persian rugs dampen the sound of steps upon the floor. Smoky mirrors along the wall, reflecting dimly glowing candlelights, capturing the quiet elegance of late night dreamers taking flight. The wah-wah guitar sweeps through the dark with a slow velvet bite, painting liquid shadows across the canvas of the quiet urban night. A slick horn section sits in the corner, playing soft, muted harmonies, floating smooth vintage R&B melodies on the indoor air breeze. You're sitting at a corner table, wearing a black silk cocktail dress, looking like a mysterious queen who needs no royalty to impress. The bassline is thumping low, thick as molasses dripping from a spoon, anchoring our hearts to the floor under the glow of the indoor neon moon. Outside, the world is chasing money, power, and fleeting time. Inside, we're sipping cold vermouth, living in a rhythm divine. Let the warm analog mix so deep into your tired skin, as the late night soul funk music lets the true magic begin. Smoky mirrors in a late night lounge, reflecting lovers in the dim red light, wrapping us inside a cool, stylish groove that lasts throughout the night. Give me a heavy, slow blood bass line and a wild guitar that speaks low, guiding our steps through the dark with the warm analog soul glow. Let the muted trumpet blow soft, let the rhythm section stay tight, finding absolute perfection in the quiet shadows of the night. The bartender slips a glass of dark rum right onto our wooden coaster, while the saxophonist steps to the mic, looking like a 70s poster. He plays a note so long and sweet, it makes the ice cubes melt in the glass, bringing a touch of pure, timeless elegance that will never pass. You lean it close, your perfume mixing with the scent of tobacco and leather, creating a moment so intimate we feel like we're bound together. The wah guitar got a rippy pattern, dry and subtle and slick, syncopating perfectly with the bass drums warm, heavy wooden click. There's no need to hurry, no need to think about what tomorrow will bring, when we're sitting in the sanctuary of this late night soul funk king. Outside, the world is chasing money, power, and fleeting time. Inside, we're sipping cold vermouth, living in a rhythm divine. Let the warm analog mix so deep into your tired skin, as the late night soul funk music lets the true magic begin. Smoky mirrors in a late night lounge, reflecting lovers in the dim red light, wrapping us inside a cool, stylish groove that lasts throughout the night. Give me a heavy, slow blood bass line and a wild guitar that speaks low, guiding our steps through the dark with the warm analog soul glow. Let the muted trumpet blow soft, let the rhythm section stay tight, finding absolute perfection in the quiet shadows of the night. When the clock turns past 3, the world outside fades completely away, leaving only the warmth of this analog groove to guide us
sun till day. No harsh lights, no loud noises, just pure atmosphere and tone. A stylish late night haven where two romantic souls are never alone. Keep that wah wah pedal moving slow and easy. Down to a warm pool of melted wax on the plate as we step out onto the quiet street, knowing that we've conquered fate. Holding each other close against the cool and early morning breeze, carrying the warm soul funk rhythm in our hearts with effortless ease. Funky music, dark rum, deep funk, late night lounge vibes forever. Let the bassline pump out slow. Urban elegance until dawn.
Pulling up to the curb in a dark 75 Lincoln Continental car, under the faint yellow glow of a street lamp burning from afar. Dressed in a tailored dark velvet coat with white lapels and silver rings, walking with that slow, effortless cool that only late night city brings. The chrome trim on the fender reflects the wet pavement down below as the wah-wah guitar, as the wah-wah guitar. The air is cool, crisp with the scent of roasted coffee and autumn rain, washing away every memory of heartbreaks, hustle, and everyday pain. I step inside the doorway of the dimly lit funk bar on the corner street, feeling the floorboards vibrate to the low frequency of the bass drum beat. You turn around from the counter, holding a glass of dark red port, looking like a masterpiece of style that money could never have got. The city moves too fast for the people living in the morning light, but everything slows down to a crawl when we step into the night. Let the analog tape warmth wrap around your shoulders like a heavy shawl as the horn section casts a sophisticated shadow across the brick wall. Velvet coat and chrome gliding through the midnight concrete and steel, living for the warm, deep soul funk rhythm that makes our feelings real. Give me a groovy wild guitar, a heavy bass line, and a slick brass horn, keeping our cool urban elegance alive long before the day is born. Let the electric piano drift, let the rhythm stay thick and tight, on in the shadows and the style, in the quiet darkness of the night. We find a secluded booth in the back where the velvet cushions are worn, listening to a vintage soul ballad that feels like it was custom made born. The bass player is thumping with his thumb, holding down the low note solid, building a groove so rich and deep it makes the modern world look squalid. The muted trumpet steps up to the mic, blowing a line so sweet and smooth, putting every single anxious thought into a comfortable, stylish groove. You run your fingers along the polished oak table, smiling soft and low, content to let the midnight hours pass by without any place to go. There's no need to speak out loud when the music says everything we feel, translating every unsaid emotion into something tangible, pure and real. The city moves too fast for the people living in the morning light, but sophisticated shadow across the brick wall. Velvet coat and chrome gliding through the midnight concrete and steel. For the warm, deep soul funk rhythm that makes our feelings real. Give me a groovy wah guitar, a heavy bass line, and a slick brass horn, keeping that cool urban elegance alive long before the day is born. Let the electric piano drift, let the rhythm stay thick and tight. Oh, only the shadows in the style, in the quiet darkness of the night. Some folks search for gold, some folks run after fame and power. We just search for the quiet magic inside this late night hour, where the wild, wild pedal sweeps through the dark like a lover's breath, playing a rhythm so sweet and deep it could charm the coldness of death. Slide that bass down to the bottom string.
Yeah, right there.
Turns off the front window light, leaving us floating inside the sweet warm embers of the fading night. We walk back out to the car, wrapping our velvet coats tight against the chill, knowing that the soul inside this music is a high that time can never kill. Velvet and chrome, baby, smooth as silk, dark as midnight. Keep that wild, wild, rockin' slow, burning soul forever.
.45 PM steam rising from the subway grates. The rain just stopped, leaving the asphalt looking like a dark mirror, reflecting a million red and violet neon lights. Put your coat collar up, baby. We're stepping into the real city sound.
City exhales a cloud of blue exhaust and sweet tobacco smoke as the late night yell of taxi cabs glide past the corner slow and broke. Stepping off the curb in my polished leather boots, feeling the pavement hum, listening to the distant beat of the alleyway, waiting for the night to come. The wah-wah guitar scratching out a velvet rhythm, soft, slick and low, a nocturnal lullaby designed for souls who have nowhere else to go. Flickering neon signs over the jazz lounge, casting shadows on the wall, echoing the quiet longing of two lovers standing in the velvet hallway hall. You're leaning against the brickwork, wearing a dark trench coat with a silk tie, watching the rain droplets trickle down the window like a slow motion sigh. The bass guitar drops a frequency so deep it resonates inside your chest, giving this midnight urban wilderness a feeling of eternal stylish rest. When the daylight crowd goes home to sleep and locks their wooden doors, the midnight urban wanderers step out onto these slippery asphalt floors. No rush, no noise, no foolish chatter under the pale moonlight beam. Just you and me floating inside this warm Al late night dream. Midnight neon on Lexington Avenue, flowing like dark wine and burgundy silk, taking us through the shadowy streets where the moon in the center of the midnight storm. We slip through the heavy brass doors in the dim velvet bar at the end of the block, where the bartender pours 2 glasses of age burn right over the rock. The jukebox in the corner is spinning a rare 73 vinyl press. Fills the room with the warm tube and glow that feels like a silent blessing. Your eyes reflect the crimson glow of the neon beer sign hanging on the wire, sparking a cool air-filler's passion that burns with the slow-cooked fire. The horn section swells up like a velvet wave crashing against the shore, playing a line so smooth and sophisticated it leaves you aching for more. The drummer hits the rim shot with the crisp, dry vintage wooden sound, keeping the heartbeat up this metropolis steady, elegant, and profound. When the daylight, the crowd goes home to sleep and locks their wooden doors, the midnight urban wanderers step out onto these slippery asphalt floors. No rush, no noise, no foolish chatter under the pale moonlight beam. Just you and me floating inside this warm and a long late night dream. Midnight neon on Lexington Avenue, flowing like dark wine and burgundy silk, taking us through the shadowy streets where the moonlight spills like warm milk. Give me that deep soul funk groove with the slick horn section and a heavy bass slide, letting the cool nocturnal atmosphere wrap us up and take us for a ride. Let the wide guitar whisper, let the sax sound smoky and warm, sheltering our romantic souls right in the center of the midnight storm. The city belongs to the dreamers who walk when the clock strikes 12, who aren't afraid of the deep dark secrets in which our lonely spirits delve. Hearing the warm analog tape hiss and the heavy wah-wah, we find a stylish sanctuary where nobody ever has to stand alone. Play it slow, brother. Let that bass note hang in the air.